This is Perseus and the Quest for Medusa's Head, Part 4, The Dreadful Gorgons. With the keen-edged sword at his side and the brave shield upon his arm, Perseus flew bravely in search of the dreadful Gorgons. Because he also wore the cap of darkness, you could no more have seen him than you can see the wind. He flew so swiftly that it was not long until he had crossed the ocean and come to the sunless land where the lair of the Gorgons lay. He heard a sound as of someone breathing heavily, and he looked around to see where it came from. Among the foul weeds growing close to the bank of a muddy river, something glittered in the pale light. He flew a little nearer, but he did not dare to look straight forward, lest he should all at once meet the gaze of a Gorgon and be turned to stone. So he flew backwards, and using the shining shield like a mirror to see the objects behind him. And what a dreadful sight it was! Half hidden among the weeds lay the three monsters fast asleep, with their golden wings folded about them. Their brazen claws were stretched out as though ready to seize their prey, and their heads and shoulders were covered with sleeping snakes. The two largest of the Gorgons lay with their heads tucked under their wings, as birds hide their heads when they go to sleep. But the third, which lay between them, slept with her face turned up toward the sky, and Perseus knew that she was Medusa. Very stealthily he went nearer and nearer, and always with his back toward the monsters, and always looking into his bright shield to see where to go. Then he drew his sword, and dashing quickly downward, struck a blow so sure and so swift that the head of Medusa was cut from her shoulders. Without looking, he thrust the terrible head into his pouch and leaped again into the air, flying away with the speed of the wind. Then the two Gorgons awoke and rose with dreadful screams, and spread their great wings and dashed after him. They could not see him, for the cap of darkness hid him even from their eyes. But they scented the blood of the head that he carried in his pouch, and like hounds in the chase, they followed him, sniffing the air. As he flew through the clouds, he could hear their dreadful cries and the clatter of their golden wings and the snapping of their horrible jaws. But Hermes' winged sandals were faster than any monster's wings. In a little while, the cries of the Gorgons were heard no more, and Perseus flew alone.